Okay, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to BWTM Sports Gaming. We've had an upset. The by the now two-time champion of the world, Katie Taylor. Undisputed two times in two weight divisions. Congratulations to Katie Taylor. Now, whilst I'm not a fan of Katie Taylor, and one of the reasons why I'm really not a fan of Katie Taylor is because I think she takes too many punches, way too many punches. For somebody as skilled and as talented as Katie Taylor, I've always felt that she's made hard work of fights. I've always felt that she's been defensively irresponsible at times. And rather than be a boxer, she's relied on punching power and got carried away with that. And there's nothing worse than watching somebody so talented just rely on just punching power as if you haven't got boxing ability. So often I see her fighting. I think, what's the hype about this girl all about? At least with Clarissa Shields, you see Clarissa Shields can't punch as hard as other female fighters in the world. She punches respectably, but you see she's got her using her boxing skills as well. So I'm delighted. I'm actually delighted because I'm not a Katie Taylor fan. Let me get this straight. I'm not a Katie Taylor fan. And I've just explained the reasons why I'm not a Katie Taylor fan. The fights I thought that she lost. The Delphina, whatever her name was, I can't remember the girl's last name, the part-time police officer beat her. I was convinced of that. I thought her fight with McCaskill was mighty close. And, they were always trying to sell me Katie Taylor as she was the greatest female fighter when you already had Clarissa Shields doing her thing. So, but she won me over last night. She really did because, Cameron was talking. She's bigger, she's stronger, she's going to destroy Katie Taylor. She's going to put her into retirement, blah, 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 blah. And Katie showed that she could box off the back foot and counter against a bigger, stronger fighter. Good, very happy, delighted, talk too much. Really, really happy for Katie Taylor. You might want to do a trilogy. But do you really want to go for that? Me, I want to see Katie Taylor retire now. She's undisputed, two-weight division. She's a legend in Ireland, a legendary fighter from around the world. She should retire now, really. I see Caroline Dubois piping up saying that she wants to fight Katie Taylor. Dubois needs to fight better opposition first and foremost. But I can see the whole Costa Zoo situation where a guy's, it could be on the end of their career, the tail end of the career, and you try and capture that glory by beating the greatest Irish fighter and one of the greatest women fighters of all time, just as she's coming to the end of her career. Because another hard fight against Chantelle Cameron, the rematch now she's had, it's not going to do Katie Taylor in favor in terms of wear and tear, and she's an old fighter now. She's an old fighter, 36 or 38. So, I mean, I would like to see Chantelle. I would like to see Taylor retire. I really would. Go out on top, girl. I said you've made a. People saying Katie Taylor got lucky by Miss Cameron. Yeah, well, she's two-time undisputed champion of the world. So I'm just going to congratulate her. Do you understand? I'm going to congratulate her. Do you understand? She, because Cameron was meant to knock her out. She was bigger. She was stronger. Katie Taylor was the end of her career. Do you understand? So, I like the way Taylor boxed. She made adjustments in the rematch. And some congratulations to her. Do you know what I mean? And that's it. I'm happy for Katie Taylor. Now she should take the victory, however it's come, and run into the sunset with a thief and run away with it. And don't give Cameron a rematch and just have that as two-time undisputed champion, in my opinion. After Chantelle Cameron, she can come again. yeah, she can come again, and there are fights out there. I would, you know what, Cal. I think Katie Taylor might just be a little bit too experienced. She might be a little too experienced, but the wear and tear down the stretch. I mean, she's heavy-handed as well, Caroline Dubois. You know what? I'd like to see her in Caroline Dubois have a step-up fight. And if she looks good in a step-up fight, then I will take the Katie Taylor fight. Because that's going to be a huge seller. England versus Ireland, the contender versus the champion, still think it'd be a great fight. I think Caroline Dubois will do well. The experience against that next level. Do you know what I mean? That next level. What happens if Taylor hits her, hurts her? How does she respond to that? How does she come through that? Where you're hitting some girls with punches and they're falling over. Taylor's still there. She's gritty. She's guts. She's determined. All those things. When to throw what punches at the right time at that level. How to pace yourself out at that level. All those things that Caroline Dubois will have to kind of go through, I think. So I don't think they should rush it too much. But yes, it's a fight I look at and go, should you stick her in there or not? Yeah, she might still be a bit green, but she's got fantastic boxing ability and she's got good punching power. But you see, one fight can ruin her career. So I'd like to see her managed properly, Caroline Dubois, and not rushing to fight Katie Taylor. Let's see what Katie Taylor does next. If she fights Cameron again for a third fight, can get out of that fight and still be champion, then I'll say Caroline Dubois, go for that fight because that's more wear and tear on Katie Taylor. So it all depends on what Katie Taylor does now. But I wouldn't just. There's a temptation to put Dubois in there just to see what happens. But I think the wise thing to do would be to see her to fight a few more fights, get some more experience at the next level. Let's see where she's at. But then they might just throw out the deep end and say, you know what? Sink or swim. You beat Katie Taylor. You're undisputed. You don't beat Katie Taylor. Well, you got beat by an undisputed champion. You can still come again. You see. So I kind of half look at it and think, yeah, we could stick her in there with Taylor. Could stick her in there with Taylor. So are you going to take the chance? Again, I would like to see Caroline. I do sound quite contradictory here because it's a fascinating fight. But then once you become undisputed, there's no hiding place for you. After you've got to defend against, obviously Chantelle Cameron will line up and you want to fight her. And all the others that are in the division as well. So once you become undisputed, you become champion, the learning on the road sort of stops. In that sense, you can't be learning on the road, learning on the job. That's what you should be doing before you become a champion. Prospect, contender, champion. So being undisputed champion, if you do get past Katie Taylor, then you've got Chantelle Cameron coming for you and all the rest of those fighters in the division. So I don't know. But I think Caroline Dubois is a huge talent, and I don't want her rushed into anything. But at the same time, I'm looking at Katie Taylor's age. I'm thinking, it's a chance. But then you think about the long term and think, okay, even if you get past this fight and you do beat Taylor, are we going to be ducking and diving? I don't know. So I just want to have just thoughts on that fight. Again, congratulations, Katie Taylor. Just now retire. Thank you for watching. And don't forget to rate and subscribe. Leave your comments. This is a short video, but necessary. Take care.